Low average test scores were admitted because of recommendation letters from prominent Texas politicians and alumni.
KXAN's Chris Sadeghi spoke to a college strategist who was not surprised by the findings.
I was in the top 1% when I first applied.
Like 3/4 of the students here, Maya Gogli knew she was automatically accepted to UT. The other quarter had stiff competition.
One of my friends who applied to UT actually didn't get in, and she had fairly good grades.
So when students with lower scores get into UT with letters of recommendation from people like Joe Strauss and Kay Bailey Hutchison, it might raise some eyebrows, but not Vicki Ross's.
Well, I wasn't surprised about the findings that I heard about.
Her business, College Strategy, aids students with the admission process, and she says she's seen kids with lower test scores become Longhorns.
I've had a number of students get in that were below that were surprising that they were admitted. Because there was something else compelling about them, they got in.
The idea of big names influencing admissions has ruffled a few feathers, but when it comes to non-automatic admissions, there are several reasons why a student may or may not be accepted. It can be an essay, a resume, maybe a specific interest in a program. But with such a competitive university, if you know someone, Vicki says, talk to them.
If you have what you think might be an in somewhere, I definitely think it's a good idea to pursue every avenue.
Because not all roads end at test scores. From the UT campus, Chris Sadeghi, KXAN News.
UT System Chancellor William McRaven issued a statement saying the university determines if a student is qualified based on many factors, and it's inaccurate to draw a correlation between a letter or recommendation and a student's admission. Texas law guarantees 3/4 of the spots go to the top students across the state.
But being in the top 10% of their graduating class may not guarantee admission. At UT Austin, the threshold instead fluctuates, meaning the top 7 to 9% of Texas high school seniors get admitted. A report last year found nearly 39,000 students applied to attend UT Austin, but there were only 7,200 spots, with 3/4 of those reserved for the top graduating seniors. And that leaves just 1,500 to 1,800 for everyone else each year. With the remaining spots, they can consider other factors, including race, to admit students. The practice has been at the center of a law case that has now gone to the U.S. Supreme Court twice. A white woman, Abigail Fisher, has been denied admission in UT back in 2008, which she calls discrimination. The U.S. Supreme Court decided last month to rehear the case coming up this fall.